Yay. There's stickers. Really? 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 I can put stickers on here. Are you fucking kidding me, YouTube? Fucking stickers, dude. Really? I don't know. I guess I'm kind of a dork. Look at that. There's top fan and all that stuff. Well, I'm not doing any of that. As you can see, there ain't even a chat. I learned a lesson. I learned a valuable lesson with YouTube. Is that's why I don't even allow chats anymore, because you guys kind of a lot of you. Some of you were really awesome, but some of you were kind of dicks. So, I'm just, if you're gonna be dicks in the chat, I'm just not gonna have it. So, I'm gonna let that be clear. I was waiting for people, and okay, well, either way, it doesn't matter because this is just a simple little update. Um, Feeling a little sick. Singing voice isn't quite, well, my metal screaming voice isn't quite ready because I learned early on in my 3 years of doing this now, and doing the singing for this project and the last project. The last project, I learned a lot. For one, rock music with screaming doesn't match. Yeah, that's how our last project was, and it really sucked. This project is a lot better. The other lesson I learned is when you're sick, don't scream because you're just gonna fucking hurt yourself. So, I'm sick. So, Marcus Vin and I got some music set up. Um, I did some guitar work today for him. And I'm gonna go in tomorrow. Well, I say go in, but I'm gonna go tomorrow and do the keyboard work. Um, and then we're gonna work on seeing what we can do about drums because, like I said, the whole goal for this channel for the last 3 years is that eventually I was going to play every single instrument or have a band, which I haven't found some people for a band yet, so I'm playing every instrument. So the metal stuff that we were doing, we will be going back to. I just need to give my throat some time because I've been sick for the last couple days. So we got some guitar work done for it. We got some keyboard work I'm doing tomorrow for it. So the metal stuff with Marcus Vin, we got that coming. I know there's people coming in and out. Look, sorry guys, people abuse the chat. I'm not doing chat no more. This is just an update. I hope you guys are enjoying the music behind. I'm enjoying making this. I'm having a fucking blast. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm playing every instrument in this album, just like in the last the colorful album, with the exception of 3 songs on that album because those were started before Christmas, before I got my MIDI control for Christmas. That MIDI control has been like life changing. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm playing, the piano. I'm playing keyboards. I'm playing organs. And I'm playing the drums. And I'm playing the guitars. And soon I'll be going back to singing once my throat's a little better. But that was the goal from the start of this new journey 3 years ago. Was that 3 years ago I started with a guitar, a cheesy headset, a computer, a real cheesy computer, which I didn't realize until recently. And the goal has always been to upgrade, which I have. I've upgraded to a better computer, and to upgrade from just playing the guitar to playing everything. So for a while I've used samples for my drums, and I've done some keyboard work in the past using the MIDI control built into the Waveform 12. Don't mind me, I got a runny nose, guys. I'm a little sick, so if you see me, I apologize. I'm nasty today. So anyways, and I have no shame. I'm fucking old. So anyways, So yeah, the goal has always been to be play all the instruments, which I am there. I am there. I'm playing all the instruments. Granted, I'm not using a drum kit right now to play the drums, but I'm playing the drums using a MIDI control. So, we're playing the keyboard, we're playing the pianos, we're playing the guitars, we're writing the lyrics. I mean, I'm doing it all. And I'm um doing this album right behind you here, Peace of Mind. It's kind of I needed to decompress anyways and kind of get away from the metal for a little bit. Get my mind a little clear. I'm starting to get a little toxic there. Starting to write about stuff that I just and I'm not gonna do that. My goal with metal is always to write about like true crime or end of the world stuff. Not really into the politics. I really think that politics, everybody loses in that topic, so I don't really like to even go there. um, and so with this album, it was look, I've always wanted to do more than just heavy metal. I wanted to do metal, psychedelic rock, sludge, stoner metal, any kind of goth metal, alternative rock, things like that. And that's always been the thing. So this right here, this album behind you, I'm really exploring this album, and the Colorful album was really me exploring that MIDI control, learning how to work it, learning how to. I mean, like, I'm just like, look, man, I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just going on and playing the piano when I go on. I don't, sometimes I'll practice a little melody I got in my head, and then, but sometimes I just jump right on it. You guys see the videos on here, and I'll be doing more of those. I'll be doing more of those live streams of me doing songs. The last one I did, I ended up deleting because the song that I did for it got fucked up. As everybody knows, the update for Windows 11 sucks. And because I don't really know how to navigate around other operating systems, I'm kind of stuck with Windows 11. So I'm kind of, at the mercy of that program. And I don't know what Microslop did, but they really messed it up. So the last live stream song that I did, where I live streamed me playing the whole or making the whole song, that song got fucked up. But there's other videos on here of live streams of me making music, showing you like my MIDI control. And there's going to be more. I'll be doing more live streams of me making music, because I like you guys to be there for the process, so you see that I'm not some kind of like AI bullshit. Um, I do notice a lot of people jumping in and out. Look, man, if you're looking to come on here and troll on the chat, dude, good luck, because the chat was abused early on, and so I learned a valuable lesson that to get my point across without having to deal with a toxic chat is just not to allow the chat. So, anyways, yes, more metal music will be coming up. Marcus Venn and I are working on it slowly. I apologize, I'm nasty today. Um, we're at a curb right now because I need to really take my time with the drums, with the metal stuff, and I also the throat. The throat's not really good right now. I'm sick, so yeah. So that's kind of the update. So look forward to more of this. Look forward to some metal coming up with Marcus Venn and the Book of Revelations. We're still working on that album. Um, we haven't forgotten the metal music that we do. It's just that with the MIDI control, like I told Marcus, I want to take my time. I want to learn this MIDI control so that I'm like, going into it decent enough, confident enough. And that's what these last two albums have been about, is just like exploring the MIDI control and exploring keyboard and piano and just other instruments that I can play through the MIDI control, synthesizers, things like that. I haven't tried bass yet. I really prefer to have a bass. and play bass. That's why I don't put bass in my music, because I really prefer to have a bass and play it myself. So anyways, yeah, there's more of this coming up. It's it's been a hell of a ride making this album, dude. Because the thing is like I'm doing things that I just didn't think I'd be doing. That MIDI control came out of nowhere for Christmas. The wife blew my mind when I opened that present up and there was a MIDI control, and it's like so it's been awesome. I've been really working with it, and if you like Pink Floyd, and no, not Roger Waters' Pink Floyd, that would be The Wall and all that stuff. I'm not really as into that. I definitely love Dark Side of the Moon. Everybody does. Um, and I do like The Wall, but Roger Waters is a fucking dickhead. So I've kind of been more about David Gilmour. I love The Momentary Lapse of Reason and The Division Bell and the Endless River. Those are albums that were more Gilmour-ish, less Waterish. So that's kind of why I like to do this kind of other kind of music besides the metal. So yeah, just there's metal coming up, more metal music coming up. I think we're kind of going the goth route for a little bit longer, um, and more of this album is coming up. I've actually got a few songs for this that are partially worked on. So I'm working, um, this album. I'm very proud of it. It's my second album now where I play all the instruments, and I'm fucking stoked. So y'all do yourselves a favor, have a good night. I just wanted to give an update. Um, I mean, I've looked, there's a lot of people that have been coming in and out. Look, there's probably not going to be chat. There's probably not going to be chat. Let's face it, right? I'm probably not going to be doing chat because you guys abuse that, and I'm just kind of done with that. So, all right, y'all, do yourselves a favor. Have a good night. Treat yourselves well, and do something good for yourself. And get off social media.